Hello there, Taurus. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your April 2022 Career and Money Tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonate with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, subscribing. All of those things really do help to get my message out to more people, and I'm so grateful for all of your support of my channel. Okay, let's get into your reading, Taurus. Let's see what we have. Be spirit, sweet results await. Well, we can't expect more than that. That is a lovely way to start your reading. It is about you putting the time, the effort, the energy, your resources into whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish in your career and money sector. And, it's just those results coming in for you. It's like the honey, the bees being drawn to the honey, right? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. I love this. I really feel like it's almost like payday. You definitely are being rewarded for all of your efforts. So Taurus, that is so lovely. Congratulations. So let's see what we have here. The honoring path. Yeah, I feel like you are really coming into this energy of being honored for all the work that you have done, being recognized, understanding that it has been a long process. That it may feel to some of you that it's happened overnight, but it hasn't. Even people that, you say, oh, they were an overnight success. Not really. They've put a lot of time and energy into it for years, and then, there happens to be that certain somebody, right, that recognizes them or recognizes their skills and talent. And then, they do have the overnight success, but there's been a lot behind that. It wasn't, it didn't really happen immediately. Right? And I feel like that is a little bit of your energy here, whereas somebody is truly going to recognize your skills and talent, what you are bringing to the table. But it's only because you have recognized your own skills and talent. You have been shining your own star. Even when you weren't being recognized, you never lost faith. And that is why you're going to be rewarded. So let's take a look with the tarot to get some more details. We're going to first take a look at your overall energy for the month of April, and then we'll look at an obstacle, the biggest obstacle that you'll have this month. Then we'll take a look at your strength in your career and money sector, and an area or a lesson that you are working on in your career and money sector, and then advice from spirit, and finally the outcome if you take the advice. But you do have free will, Taurus, so you can always choose to do what you think is best for you. And Taurus, I also do personal readings if you're interested in that. The link is in the description box below. Okay, so let's take a look. Look at this. King of Swords. Determination, clarity, focus. It's kind of like, yeah, I feel like you have been just focused. It's kind of like, where you're going, what you want to get, and you are going after it. And this has been for some time. And that's why I feel like the results are finally happening for you. Queen of Wands on the bottom. I love this. This is confident, creative, understanding that you have what it takes to get you where it is that you want to go. There's this sense that you're not relying on anybody else. This, the King of Swords is a little bit of a stubborn energy, like it's my way or the highway type of energy, but that is what is getting you the results that you want. And it doesn't mean that somebody may not come along and recognize your skill and talent, and you may have that, overnight success type of energy, but it's only because you have been focused for so long. This is somebody that, if you're an athlete, you stick to your nutrition, you stick to your exercise regime, you stick to your practice schedule. Like, you are really focused on it. You don't allow anybody to, get you off your path for anything, for even a day, right? If you're a musician, same thing. You stay focused. You put the time and the energy, but this has been your energy for some time. Look at this, 7 pentacles on the bottom. Really putting that time and energy into something, and that is why you're going to be rewarded. So let's see what your obstacle this month is. What is your obstacle? Page of Cups. You know, there's this sense of, you know, this is very much in the head, very intellectual, very focused and everything. But there may be a need to just add a touch of love. If you think about it, the King of Swords is not a very loving type of energy, right? Very focused, very analytical, very cut and dry. There's a sense that you may be just a little too hyper-focused, and you need to, it doesn't mean you get yourself derailed at all, but you maybe have a little bit, I'm getting sense of humor, even though this is the Page of Cups. There's almost like a need for a little bit of a sense of humor. Interesting energy. So let's go see what your strength is here to see if we can get some more details about this. 6 of Swords. I'm not kidding. Almost every single sign has had the 6 of Swords in this position. This energy of moving on from the turbulent into the calm. And I'll have to say, it comes at a wonderful time because we're at the beginning of the zodiac year. It's this energy of putting the past in the past, right? Staying focused on the future. And I feel like you're starting to understand that you are coming into the calmer waters. The 6 of Swords is an energy of victory, of being able to communicate, you know, your plan, your vision, and being able to, you know, rally people around you for this. And I think that what you're doing is you're kind of almost like starting to see the success maybe coming in, and you're getting a little bit more playful, a little bit more hopeful for this success to come in. Yeah, because then we have the Page of Pentacles. You know, this is a message of money coming your way in some type of, you know, way that could be, you know, an uptick in clients, right? Or it could be even, it's something tangible. It could be even a recommendation. You know, somebody recommends you or writes a raving review, something like that. Lovely energy. So let's take a look at, you know, like your lesson that you're kind of working through. This could be a soul lesson on your evolution. They want both of them. Wow. So you have the 9 of Swords and you have the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers, you know, is, you know, an indication of a soulmate. But this could be, because this is career and money, this is really an indication of perhaps a partner or some, you know, a business partner or somebody that you are truly in alignment with in your career and money sector that is on the same path. But because you have the 9 of Swords, it's like you're anxious. You may feel like you need a partner, that you can't do it on your own. The Lovers card also, though, is the old choice card. It's about making choices that are good for you, of honoring the path that you are on. Of not taking shortcuts. I'm getting that message, you know, of staying focused on what it is that you want and understanding that by staying focused, you're actually loving yourself with that Page of Cups and the Lover's energy there. There could be, you know, let's go back to that, like the athlete. Okay, there could be people in your life that are like, oh, come on, why can't you just go out and party with us one night, right? But you understand that if you go out and party one night, you will pay for that. You will not be able to train as well the next day, or, you know, it'll set your digestive system off for a few days or something like that. You understand the consequences of your choices. But there is a sense that you may also be overly anxious about your choices. So I am going to clarify that. Let's see what we have here for some more details. Okay. 10 of Cups on the split. Really nice energy. Something that is really, you know, part of what your heart truly desires. You know, choosing for you. You may be afraid to choose for you. Oh my gosh. The Sun, the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords. There's that anxiety, you know. You have joy and abundance coming your way when you stay in alignment with who you are and what it is that you're wanting. And you could be somewhat blocking it because you're afraid to make. There could be a choice coming up in April. You're afraid to stay on your path. You're afraid to, you know, like there could be, this is kind of like a situation where something may come up where you could shortchange it. You could take a shortcut. You could, you know, go out and party that one night, or you could, I don't know, they're saying play hooky from work or something like that. There's this energy of, you know, don't take a shortcut. If something comes up this month, don't take the shortcut. You've come so far. What they're saying is that you've come so far. Don't stop now. Don't sell yourself short. Honor your path. Understand how far you have come. There could be a situation where you have a chance to, they're saying, toot your own horn, right? Meaning that, you know, you could be in a meeting or something and, you know, you have an idea and you put it out there, or somebody else is trying to kind of take your idea. Okay, it's about stepping into this energy of just letting everybody know how hard you are working, or that an idea was yours. Something in that line. Like, don't be afraid to hold back. You know, you may feel, oh, I'm going to be bragging. If I put that out there, I'll be bragging. So you're kind of anxious about it. But there is this, I feel like you have something coming up this month where you want to put, like, if there's a promotion, you know, opening available, you know, and you would like to be in it. It's like, don't hold back. If you have to fill out some application or something to be considered for the promotion, don't hold it back. Go ahead and step into that energy of shining your light, you know, of writing about just, you know, not in a bragging way, maybe not in an arrogant way, but really stepping into allowing your light to shine, allowing others to recognize exactly how much time and energy you put into this. I feel like there's somebody in your career and money sector that doesn't know exactly all that you have to offer, or all that you have done to in your career and money sector. They may not recognize, there's something that they're saying about, you may have an experience in an earlier job or occupation or something that you've done that the people that you work with don't realize that you have had. And that experience, because see, it's your honoring path. It's something that you have done previously that is actually going to put you in a good position. And you may think, oh my goodness, I only had, little jobs or something like that. There's something that you have experienced or something that you have done in the past that is actually going to help you in the month of April to get something that it is that you want, and something that I feel like is kind of hidden, from your employer or your clients or something like that. Okay, they're saying with the bee spirit that there may be somewhat of a sticky situation, and the sticky situation that's coming up, the way out of the sticky situation is to shine your light, is to let whoever needs to know, that could be your employer, your clients, the people that you work with, letting them know just how much time and energy you've put into this, or that it's your idea. So let's take a look at your, we have the King of Pentacles, but it's in a reverse. So the King of Pentacles is somebody that's very generous with their money. I feel like you're being told not to be overly generous with your money at this time. Let's go ahead and get that clarified. Yeah, there's this sense of not being overly generous with your money. Ace of Cups on the bottom. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So the Ace of Wands is like a fresh start. The Ten of Swords is a very difficult ending. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, bringing this into balance. I'm getting the sense that you may have had a difficult ending, you know, in your career and money sector, or a difficult disappointment or a loss in your career and money sector. And there's a sense of having a fresh start, but only when you take a look at this thing that happened in the past. I feel like you may have, I think the message here is, in the past, did you overly give in a situation? Did you overly spend money in a situation? There's a sense of bringing a balance into your financial sector by not overspending. So for some of you, if you were thinking about perhaps like putting a lot more money into something, I feel like there's this energy of balancing. It's not that you shouldn't spend money at all, right? It's a sense of looking at your money very logically and making sure that your spending is done fiscally with clarity and logic. Okay, not overspending, and making sure that making sure that the money that you spend, you're going to be able to balance it back out. So you're that would include making sure that you negotiate the best terms, right? If you're purchasing something, or even if you're taking on a new job or a new client, that you're not over giving in this situation. I feel like you may be thinking, oh, if I like underbid a contract or something like that, then I'll get the job. But the problem is that I feel like if you do that, you're going to maybe miss out on another better opportunity. So make sure that everything that financially is in alignment with who you truly are and is valuing, okay, who you are. Seeing clearly that you have a lot of worth. Your skills and talents are worthy of being paid what it is that you are worth, right? Don't undersell yourself. There's definitely this energy of don't undersell yourself. Loving yourself, making decisions, and loving yourself enough that you are getting paid for the time and energy you're putting into something. Sometimes when you first start out in a business or something, you do have to kind of like underbid or something, right? Just to get your name out there, just to get started. But I feel as if this is an energy of don't sell yourself short. There you go. Don't sell yourself short. So what is the outcome? Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you have a big decision coming up. I think it may be somewhat of a sticky situation once again. It's about staying in alignment with who you are and what you have to offer and honoring yourself, knowing your worth, and staying completely focused on where you're going, who you're becoming. Don't sell yourself short, and definitely don't allow anybody to distract you from where it is that you want to go. I feel like that is part of this sticky situation, this decision. I feel like somebody may be coming onto your path to kind of derail you. It could be even somebody that's really close to you, right? So what do we have here? How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. And I feel like that's a little bit of this, of, loving yourself and not being too overly concerned, about the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot yet see, but is coming. And it's coming because you put your time and energy into this. Know this. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. And surrendering, once again, does not mean that you completely give up on your idea or you throw your hands up in the air and say, okay, well, I'll let, the universe take over. It is surrendering the outcome. It is putting your time and energy into it, standing up for yourself, staying focused on who you are, who you want to become, what it is your heart desires, but also realizing that it may not come in exactly the way that you want it to, and that's okay. That could be part of this decision too. There could be something that I keep getting the sense that there's going to be some type of decision around selling yourself short or, taking a shortcut to get to where it is that you want. It's definitely about staying on your path. Trust. I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. Yeah, and I feel for some of you, you have had in the past perhaps, a difficult ending, financial ending, or career ending, something that really may have, altered your financial status and, not in a good way. And sometimes that is hard then to trust your own abilities, to trust your own decisions, your own choices. But when you stay on your path, when you stay focused, right? And you're not giving into fears, right? You're not giving into the fears. You're staying true to who you are and what it is that you want. And also trusting that it is on your path, then the sweet results will come in. Well, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. If you did resonate, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.